Myself, Dr. M. Laxmidevi, Associate Professor in the Department of CSCDS at Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. In this video lecture, we'll see some programs which are there in question bank based on operators. So, what is meant by operator? So, in the previous video lecture or in the last video lectures, we have seen C tokens. So, tokens are nothing but these are the basic building blocks of C programming. So, we have seen these are the different C tokens which are available. First one is keyword, next one is identifier, then constants, operators, special characters and strings. So here we have discussed in detail about operators. So what is operator? For what purpose we use operators? So generally operators are nothing but these are some special kind of symbols which are used to perform mathematical or logical operations on the data. So data or items on which the operators are applied. So these are known as operands. And the collection of operators along with data or operands is known as expression. So there are different operators which C language supports. First one is unary operator, next one is binary operator, and then last one is ternary operator. Based upon the operands, based upon how many operands are required. So we have unary, binary and ternary operator. Now let us explore in each one in detail. So first one, unary operator. So for example, if you have the expression a plus plus, so a is some variable which holds some integer value, a is equal to 5. Suppose a is equal to 5 and you cannot. So this is the operand and this one is the operator here. So we have only one operand. So therefore this type of operator which requires only one operand is called as unary operator. So these are the different unary operators which are available: minus, increment, decrement, address of operator and then size of operator. Next one is binary operators. So binary operators requires two operands. Suppose these are the two variables and it requires two operands. Suppose a plus b or a greater than b. These are the different types of operators which are available and it requires two operands. So therefore these type of operators they are called as binary operators. So we have different types of binary operators. First one is arithmetic operators, logical operators, relational, bitwise and assignment operators. In arithmetic operators, we have different operators like plus, minus, and then modulus, and then division, multiplication, etc. Then logical operators, we have logical AND, logical OR, and then logical NOT. Logical NOT. Then logical NOT we have. Then relational operators, we have greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, then less than or equal to, then not equal to. So these are the different relational operators we have. Then we have bitwise operators like bitwise AND, bitwise OR, then not one's complement. And then we have left shift operator. This is right shift and the other one is left shift operator. Then next one is assignment operators. So assignment operator is this one. So where we can assign one value to a variable. So these are the different binary operators which are available. Next one is ternary operator. The other name for ternary operator is conditional operator. So conditional operator, it takes three operands. One is condition, next expression 1 and expression 2. So therefore it has been given the name ternary. So this is the syntax. And then for example, consider this statement 2 is equal to 3 and then so if the statement is true, then this line will be evaluated, else this will be evaluated. That means 2 is equal to 3, this is false. So therefore, this line will be, this is output of this program. So output you will get it as 5. So that is what which is given here. If the condition is true, expression 1 will get evaluated. Otherwise, expression 2 will get evaluated. Now in this video lecture, we are going to discuss some of the programs based on operator precedence and operator associativity. First, we'll see the definition of this operator precedence and operator associativity. So operator precedence comes into picture. So when there are different operators in an expression. So for example, suppose in an expression we have different operators. So we have different operators in an expression. Then which operator will be evaluated first? Which operator will be evaluated first? So that is what operator precedence means. And associativity means, so if if there are two different operators in an expression with the same priority. So for example, plus or minus, they have same priority. So but in what order they will be evaluated? So here generally if you have plus and minus, the associativity is from left to right. So that means from left to right. So first this will be evaluated and then after that this will be evaluated. Now let us see in detail some of the programs. So precedence is a priority. It is nothing but priority for grouping different types of operators with their operands. Whereas associative, it is left to right or right to left order for grouping the operands to operators that have the same precedence. So precedence comes into picture when two different operators, they have different priority, whereas associativity comes into picture when in an expression we have two operators which have the same precedence or same priority. An operator's precedence is meaningful if other operators with higher or lower precedence are present. Expressions with higher precedence operators, they are evaluated first. Grouping of operands can be forced by using parenthesis. Among all the operators, parenthesis assumes the highest precedence. This is the first program. So in the question bank, this one is given. This question is given and it is asked to find out the output of this program. So inside the main function, so these are the statements. So this is an expression which is to be evaluated. So for example, in this expression, we have different operators like plus, multiply, plus, and then division and then multiplication. So here we have different operators. The precedence is different, whereas associativity is also different. So in this we have higher precedence. This is at higher precedence. Multiplication and division, they have higher priority as compared to plus and minus. So this will be evaluated. Then multiplication and division, they have the same priority. So therefore associativity will be from left to right. So in this way, this expression will be evaluated in this way. So a plus b into a plus 10 divided by 2 into a. So that means a is 10 plus b is equal to 2. This is what is a? 10 plus 10 divided by 2. This is into 2. A is equal to 10 now. So first, among all the operators, so this one has highest priority. So this will be evaluated first, left to right, and then after this division will have the priority. So 5. Then in this expression we have this priority. So 50, 20 plus 10. So after that this will be evaluated, that is 50, 60, 70 and 80. So this is the output of this program. If you print the value of x, the output of this expression is assigned to x. Then after that the assignment operator is evaluated because this has the least priority. So this value is assigned to x. So if you print the value of x, then you will get this as the answer. So value is 80. Next one is, so next similar program. So we have 1, 2, 3. So 4 different operators we have. So here also these two have the same priority, whereas these two have same priority. So these they occupy higher priority as compared to this one. So here in this case the associativity is from left to right. Here also the associativity is from left to right. So first this one will be evaluated, 15 mod 6. So minus 8 plus 3. So 15 mod 6 is, this is nothing but the remainder of this one. So 3 minus 8 plus 3. So 3 minus 8 minus 5 plus 3, which is equal to minus 2. So this is the output of this program. Next one is, so this is another program based on typecasting, So here we have two variables, integer variables a and b. So one is float variable x. So there are values assigned to a and b. A is equal to 4, b is equal to 5. And if you are performing this division operation, a is equal to b by a. So that means 5 by 4. So 5 by 4 is equal to, so generally it should come as 1.25. So it should come as, the answer should be 1.25. So even though you have declared the resultant variable where this value is stored, so even though this is declared as a float variable, but integer by integer will give you integer value only. It will not give you a float value. So therefore, you will get only 1. So when you execute this program, the answer will be 1.000 because x is declared as a float variable. Now, in order to get the exact answer 1.25, so we need to do some modifications here. So we need to change the data type. So we need to change. So we know that a data type is automatically promoted from higher to lower one. But in order to promote the data type from lower to higher, we need to typecast it. So integer we have. So the type of variable b is it is an integer variable, in order to typecast it, in order to convert it to a float variable, we have to do it explicitly. So this is known as typecasting inside this parenthesis. So first this parenthesis will be evaluated, then this variable which is integer, that is converted to float. So that means float means 5.0006 decimal places divided by 4. So answer of this will be 1.2500 up to these many decimal places. So if you execute this program and print the value of x, so you will get this as the answer. Next one is, so similar program, so where you have 3 operators, plus, modulus, minus, and then multiplication, 4 operators you have. But the change here is, what we have done here is, so these two plus is to be done for character variables. So plus addition, A is assigned a value char type, B is assigned a value of char type. Now how this expression will be evaluated is, let us see. So A is equal to A plus B mod 3 minus 3 into 3. So we know that the ASCII value of A is 65. So that will be taken, and then ASCII value of B is 66. This mod 3 minus 3 and then 3. So first here this has highest precedence. So therefore this will be evaluated. After that this will be evaluated. So 66 mod 3 is 0. We'll get 65 minus 6 is equal to 59. So in this way this expression will be evaluated. Now let us see the output of this program. So here we have assigned, this is the first statement, this one is the second statement. This is also one expression. We have two expressions we have. So we can omit this because this expression value which is assigned to x. Then again we have one more statement, one more expression which is assigned to the same variable x. So the value of x will be overwritten. So only this expression need to be evaluated here. So first here in the printf statement we are going to print the value of x. So let us see how this expression is evaluated. So in this expression we have logical operators. We have logical operators and then relational operators. So let us see the precedence and then associativity. So first relational operators, that they are evaluated. Then after that this operator is evaluated. After that ampersand, and then this is the order of evaluation of evaluation of parameter operators in this expression. So 5 less than 4, so that is false. That means it will give you a 0 value. So then after that 10 not equal to 0, this is also false. So this will give you 0 or 0 and then 8. So 0 and then some positive value, non-negative value, or some positive value will give you 0 only. This will be evaluated. So 0 or 0 is equal to 0. So therefore the output of this statement is equal to 0. Next, after that, so in this expression we have already covered this different operators, modulus, then division, multiplication, and then plus. So when you print the value of z, so z is equal to 4 here. Next one is, so this in this expression, so we have a conditional operator, that is ternary operator. We have seen the syntax for conditional operator. So here we have the condition. In this we have the condition followed by expression 1 and then expression 2. So this is the condition which is to be evaluated. If this becomes true, so this expression will be evaluated. If it is false, then this will be evaluated here. So next, and then after that, the value which is obtained with this conditional operator, so that is assigned to the variable z. So if you execute this program and run this program, you will get the answer as 0 here. Next one is, so in this program, so we have two variables a and b. So when you assign minus b, so in this we have two operators here. One is minus b, so that is, this one is a unary operator, just the sign of this b value is changed. And then the other one is also a unary operator, that is post decrement operator. Now let us see what is the output of this program, and then we'll analyze how we are getting this answer. So if you try to print the value of a and b, so we are getting a value is 10. So here a is equal to minus 10 and b is equal to 9. So why we are getting this answer here means, so first, so this will be evaluated, that is minus b. So 10, the sign of this is changed. So minus 10. After that the value of minus 10 is assigned to a. So therefore a will become minus 10. So a variable will hold minus 10. After that 10 value will be decremented by 1. So 10 value when it is decremented by 1. So b is equal to 9. Next one is, so let us see the output of this program. So we have variables a is equal to 2, b is equal to 0, b is equal to 0, and then this is one conditional operator. So condition, and then this one. Then inside this we have one more condition. So first this will be evaluated, whatever there is in parenthesis, so that will be evaluated. So this condition is checked a greater than b. So 2 greater than 0, this is true. So therefore this condition will be evaluated. That means b will be assigned a value 1. b is equal to 1. So after that, so here b is equal to 1. So this is the program will become in this way. So next b is equal to 0. So b is equal to 0, 0 is equal to 0. So this is true. So this is true means this will be the output of this program. So a value is equal to 2. So that is what which is given here. So we'll get the output as 2. Next in this program, similar program we have taken, but here also we have two conditional operators. First, this one will be evaluated a greater than b. So a greater than b means 2 greater than 0. So this is true. So therefore, this will be evaluated b is equal to 1. And then a is equal to 0 means, is a is equal to 0, is equal to 0. This is false. So when this is false, so therefore this statement will be executed. The output of this one is b is equal to 1. So this value of b is assigned to y. So therefore when we print the value of y here, so you will get the answer as 1. So in this way, so this is another program. A is equal to 8 and b is equal to 7 here. So a less than b, then this is also a ternary operator. So a less than b is evaluated, 8 less than 7. 8 is less than 7, this is false. So therefore this will be evaluated. So this is evaluated means plus plus. So c is assigned a value plus plus b. So first b value is incremented and then it is assigned to c. So b value is 7, incremented value will be 8. So b value is incremented, b is equal to 8. And then a value is already 8. So a is equal to 8. So this is output of this program. So in this way, we are seeing some programs based on operators, operator precedence and operator associativity. In the next video lecture, we'll see some more programs based on C programming. Until then, thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.